Boys, today we're going to go through the top 15 in Bantamweight, and I'm going to rank them from how excited I would be if they were announced to fight for the belt next. And as you can see, we have the champ Merab Dvalishvili. We have the entire top 15 here. And like I said, we're quickly going to run through S tier being, I'm the most excited to see them fight next for the belt. C tier being, I could give two shits if they fight for the belt. Now, I'm pretty much only going to go off of like fight style alone. I'm not necessarily going to think about, does this guy deserve to fight for the belt? None of that real stuff. Just how excited I would be for the stylistic matchup of them. Have they fought already? If they have fought already, how close to it? Stuff like that I will take into consideration. But for the most part, we're just going to be ranking them of how excited I would be to see these guys fighting. And I'm not going to lie, having Merab as champion is going to be a little bit hard to rank these guys just because the stylistic matchup for a lot of the top 15 is just not going to be fun. Now, I don't have these ranked from, number 1 all the way up to number 15. It's all random. It's going to be random order. But trust me, as of recording this, this is the top 15 in Bantamweight. Let's start it all off with Jonathan Martinez. Now, Martinez, a stylistic matchup between these two, I just don't think Martinez would have much success. And to be honest, I don't think I would care at all. To be honest, I'm going to put it at C tier. I don't think I would care much if I saw Martinez versus Merab title fight. At least right now. Maybe if he has a few more fights here and there and gets on a better winning streak, then we can talk about it. But right now, I just don't care. Moving on, Jose Aldo. Yes, Merab already beat Jose Aldo, but I need to see it. It may be just like a bias because, it's Jose Aldo. I want to see him get another title shot, but Merab ran through Jose Aldo, didn't take him down a single time. Maybe this time he'll have a little bit more success, but realistically, Aldo starts to slow down throughout the fight. Merab, EPO cardio, takedown after takedown. He might not be able to take down Jose Aldo, but he'll probably be able to hold him against the fence and, win a very boring Mario Batista style fight. Talking about Mario Batista all the way at the very, very end. Fuck Mario Batista. All my homies hate Mario Batista. Let's keep moving down. Kyler Phillips, we need to see how he looks against Rob Font. So right now, he's not that big of a name, hasn't proven himself all that much. We'll see how he looks. I think it's tomorrow or the next day against Rob Font. For right now, I'll keep it at top of B tier, but he could easily move into A tier. I just realized the whole aspects ratio of this was fucked and half of the guys are cut out. But regardless, keep moving down. Marlon Vera. Where do we put Cheeto? Honestly, I don't think Cheeto... I'll put him with Kyler Phillips. Mainly because the stylistic matchup between him and Merab, I don't think would be that great. Cheeto, we all know Cheeto has a very... The path to victory to beat Cheeto is to take him down. We saw that's how he's lost majority of his fights. Even Corey Sandhagen started to implement that. I just don't think it'd be that fun of a fight, to be honest. But I guess I'll put him above Kyler Phillips just because Kyler Phillips is just a little bit too unproven right now. But yeah, that's going to be like the theme of this ranking, at least, because we have Merab as a champion, and just having him being that dominant with the cardio and the non-stop wrestling, it's going to make fun matchups with strikers that don't have the best takedown defense be very boring, in my opinion. Let's keep moving on. Montel Jackson, same thing with Kyler Phillips. Just a little bit too unproven, too much unknown about him. Just not the biggest name value. I'd have to put him here. Stylistically wise, I think it'd be roughly the same. Maybe, Montel Jackson does have some good power to him, but do we really know how good his wrestling is, how good his takedown defense is, his clinch work? We don't really know at the highest level, so I'll put him at B tier. Let's move down. I need to see the rematch. Do I necessarily think it'd be a different outcome? Not really, but I'm putting Jan in A tier. I think the rematch would play out a little bit different. I think Jan would be able to do a little bit better, but at the end of the day, I think Merab just has his number. I think Merab just beats him 10 times out of 10, to be honest. It's just the cardio and the non-stop takedowns. That's just a cheat code right now in the Bantamweight division, at least, but pretty much all champions, if you have the EPO cardio of Merab and the non-stop takedowns, unbeatable, pretty much. Let's keep moving down though. Rob Font. Where do I put Rob Font? Rob Font might have to go like in the C tier as well. I don't care that much about Rob Font. Rob Font he's on a huge decline in his career, and you know, never been the biggest fan of him stylistic wise. It's just I wouldn't care that much about him. He's an old man at this point. I think he's well past his prime at least, and I just think he's gonna go on a bigger losing streak. When he fights Kyler Phillips, I think Kyler Phillips is gonna beat him, but I'm putting him in C tier right now. Let's keep moving on. This is gonna be a shocker, and people might call me like an O'Malley Glazer, but I want to see that rematch. I do not understand for the life of me why it took Sean O'Malley 5 rounds to finally start kicking Merab in his body. I have no idea why it took him 5 rounds to do so. I also have no idea why once Sean O'Malley hurt Merab to the body, he didn't immediately jump on him like his life depended on it. He knew he was losing that fight. He hurt him late in the 5th round. He could have finished him, but he didn't pounce on him. I want to see the rematch. I think the game plan of Sean O'Malley was retarded. And to be honest, a better game plan, he might be able to beat Merab. You know, I think it's a closer fight than people think. I think he could get it done if he just, I don't know. The game plan was just stupid. The IQ was just terrible especially at the end of the fight. It is what it is. I'm putting him at S tier though. I wouldn't be super mad if we saw like an immediate rematch for Sean O'Malley, to be honest, but someone that I would like to see even more, Umar, you know, although yes, he only beat Corey Sandhagen to get a title shot. Stylistically wise, I think this would be a super fun matchup. And to be honest, I could see both these guys winning, to be honest, but it's just a matchup that I think probably will be next, depending on what goes on with Sean O'Malley. They'll either, you know, there's 2 options. Either they'll give it to Sean O'Malley, immediate title shot, or they'll go the Umar route and give Umar a title shot. I don't know which one's going to happen, but those are the 2 likely outcomes in my opinion. Let's keep moving down though. Song Yadong. Does Song Yadong have the grappling, the takedown defenses to fight someone like a Merab Dvalishvili without getting completely manhandled? I don't know. I don't want to put him in A tier, but at the same time I don't want to put him at B tier. We'll just pretend he's like top of B tier, low A tier for now. But again, that's the problem with Merab. All these guys, it's a pretty bad stylistic matchup for him. Let's keep moving down. Dominic Cruz, this boy's practically retired. I don't care whatsoever, like at all. Put him C tier. Corey Sandhagen, I'll put Corey in A tier. I wouldn't mind seeing this matchup. I'll put him above Jan, but again, he has been working on his wrestling. When he fought Umar, still couldn't defend them, you know, he still got taken down. I'll put him at below Jan, to be honest. I'd rather see the Jan rematch than Corey Sandhagen. Let's keep moving down. S tier. I want to see Figgy get that title shot. I don't know if I want to see it more. I want to see it more than everyone else, to be honest, on this list. Like, this would be my dream matchup right now, just because Figgy's been done dirty recently. I think Figgy already deserves to have a title match. I would have loved for this to be the title fight, but it is what it is. Right now, Figgy in the Bantamweight division is probably the most excited I would be for a title shot out of all these guys. Then we got Henry Cejudo. We already saw what happened. Top of B. I don't even know if I cared that much. C tier. Yeah, perfect. That's my list right here. So right now, the ideal matchup. I think this would be my most anticipated one. Merab versus Figgy. After that, Merab versus Dominic Cruz. It's crazy how Dominic Cruz is still ranked, but regardless, that's my ranking. Let me know in the comments below, out of the entire top 15 in Bantamweight, as you guys can see on screen, who is your most anticipated fight in this division against Merab, and who would you just not care about whatsoever if they got a title shot? To be honest, I'll put Batista there because all my homies hate Mario Batista, so he's probably the least one. But But yeah, quickly look at this shit right here. 99% of you guys just watch this shit for free. All I ask, subscribe with those post notifications on. Help your boy out get to 1,000 subscribers. As of recording this, we need like 140 something. So help your boy out. And with all that being said, guys, there's really not that much else left to say except for I will see you guys in my next video.